So
Do you enjoy being on stage?
I love being on stage.
In front of 80,000 people.
That's where I live.
So why has Kiss announced a farewell tour?
Because physically, we can't continue to do it indefinitely. Look, if I was on stage like this, I'll do it into my 80s, 90s. But I'm carrying around 40, 50 pounds of gear and running around on stage for 2.5 hours, making it look easy. And, at some point, you have to go, I'm not going to be able to do this. So it's really...
Are you in pain?
I've had enough surgeries.
You've had hip replacements, right?
I had a hip replacement. Again, look, everything comes with a price, and I'm perfectly happy with what I've paid. I've had both my knees operated on. I've had rotator cuffs on both shoulders repaired. I popped a bicep tendon. I've had a hip replacement.
How do you get it injured? And you think it's because of the performances?
Oh, totally. No, look, I just turned 70.
Wow.
There's no basketball players. There's no football players. There's no athletes. Forget about 70, 50, 45. So yeah, it's all my close doctor friends. Yeah, it's part of what I do. And
Wow.
and I'm blessed to be able to have.
Will it be incredibly depressing for you when it's too painful to get up on stage?
I won't be at that point ever. It'll be finished before then. I don't want to see that kind of situation, and I don't want the audience to see that kind of situation. That's
I know one of the most depressing things I just saw, and I'm not knocking or putting him down in any way, but Phil Collins' last tour. Did you see that? He's in a wheelchair.
I saw videos.
That was really hard to watch as a fan.
But my point of view on that is whether it's an athlete or a performer, they have the right to continue doing what makes them happy.
Right.
And you have the right to not go.
Right.
But people who go, gee, I wish he wouldn't be up there doing that because I want to remember him. Well, don't go.
Right.
They've already fulfilled not only what mattered to them, but you're giving you so much joy. The idea that, well, now...
It was just empathy. It wasn't like he ruined something for me. I just felt bad as another human being watching somebody and maybe putting myself wrongly into his mind, going like, he loved drumming and he loved performing. He's still singing and his voice is great, but he couldn't barely move and it looked so painful. And I just felt bad, not cheated.
He may feel grateful for what he can still do.
Glass half full, buddy.
Totally.
You guys are the opposite.
To me, the glass is always overflowing. I'm half empty, half full. No. Every day is a miracle.
Are you happy?
So happy.
Really?
Yeah, really, really happy. And wasn't always. But, when you reach that point, if you reach that point, it's wonderful.
Do you have any regrets?
None.
None.
None.